Good morning, afternoon, evening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. How is it going today on this fine Tuesday, innit? Y'all ready to chill on a Tuesday? Watch some Fate, Strange Fate, and build a fucking boat. Oh yeah. My Bargus bean is attempting to escape containment. Come back here, baby. Y'all ready? How is me? Me is good. I am very behind on the event on NA in terms of farming, because I have not gotten any drops of the fucking CE with Johanna on it, so I have to grind those out in the next 16 hours. Otherwise, doing pretty good. I got the grade back for one of my cards, came back another 10, which is insane. It means I've gotten almost all 10s with one exception for all of my grading, which is crazy. Are you guys enjoying the bargy? Close. And she's gone. Oh, there she is. Look at her bounce with all of her fucking majesty. Music is a bit loud, couldn't hear you. Alright, well let's do this then, shall we? Hi. Hopefully y'all are doing good. Yeah, Tig made this, by the way. Tig is the one who created this Bargist. That just bounces about. It's fantastic. I would be inclined to agree. I'm curious. I've always wanted to like figure out how to make one of these and how you make it like a proper like looping like thing so it goes on infinitely. If anybody knows how to program that, like, proper, hit me up. That said, I love that she just fucking explodes when she hits the corner. GIMP is not built for animations, don't try it out. Yeah, I saw the thing that you did with it, and I was like, that's insane. Alright, let's watch Strange Fake. Y'all ready? I'll stick to weird edits. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna get going. As per usual, if you want to watch this, you have to be in the Discord. I don't know how I've gotten the comment on 2 different VODs. If you're watching this right now, and you're that person who's commented this, or you are planning on commenting this, no, I can't upload the full episode onto YouTube. I can't stream the full episode onto YouTube. If you want to watch along, join the Discord and watch through the Discord. I'm going to reiterate this point. We are watching along and we are reacting to it. I can't upload anime footage to YouTube. I would think that this would be like a foregone conclusion, but it's 2 different videos now. So I guess it needs to be said out loud. You can upload the episode, but only for a limited time. You know what? You're so right. Let me just get deported for piracy crimes. All right, we're gonna get going. I need to turn off the timer. Need to mute desktop audio. Did Tammy? I didn't hear Tammy. Let me reset Tammy. Alright, well, we're going to get started with this now. She's going to be muted for the time being anyway. So, let us begin. Episode, what is this, 8? Smile. I agree with that. There is no child named Flat. Damn, bro, really, Waver really said, if you ever fake smile at me again, I'm gonna kick your ass. What happened to the funny mic? I still have it. It stopped. It broke for some reason, so I took it away. I also, for Tuesdays, I've opted to not use it because it's a massive, like, pain in the ass to get going. But, well, I'm going to try and get that fixed and then bring it back in the future. Did he shoplift those? Probably. We watch this every time. We need to see this every time. The music is too good. And also this one particular GIF. Provent. The fuck does Provent mean? It's too good not to watch it every single time. I would agree. I can't wait for episode 13 where they change it to something else. It means mercenary or some type of food. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with the latter on that one. They're talking about farming in FGO because they're talking about soul chains. I looked it up at some point. Gotcha. Yeah, Richard would be like the sword guy, wouldn't he? They would do that. Dude, the American government would be the first government I would expect to fucking band together with mages. That'd be good information to have. It's composed by Hiroyuki Sawano. I know that name. Anywhere that you go, she's watching. That's right, you don't have an arm anymore. Did he get his arm replaced? My money. The 2 blonde ones survive, the other 3 die. Starting with big guy. Damn, he's taller than I thought. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, new arm. Who dis? Damn. Yeah, fuck, just tell me tell me everything about myself, why don't you? I think every Holy Grail war with multiple people like this needs to have their Shakespeare. You would too. So what the fuck is up with his teeth again? Do we know? Also, isn't this just the fucking... Isn't he just doing what the one dude in fucking Monogatari does? If a fake is so good that it's basically indistinguishable from the real one, then doesn't that make it better? Uh-oh. He's like, what the fuck did I do? He did shoplift. Damn. Oh my god, he has the nihilism quirk. Oh god, he's got nihilism. Oh my god. Q and the penguin. Let me convert you to Islam, my friend. Inshallah, you shall be fixed. Nihilist and anemic. Anemiac. In fake stay nights, the player can convert to Islam and marry her? Hell yeah. Oh, dude. Bro just got told to his face, you're right, you don't believe in anything, huh, you little fuck. Later. Damn. Damn. Yeah, that checks out. He would be able to do that. There they go. Damn. Damn. That's a hell of a fucking power. Damn. I came here. Oh. I was like, we came here to murder you. You don't want to know what her fucking look. You don't want to know what that thing is. I'll tell you. This is the one. This is the only servant that I can see not coming to FGO, which is such a goddamn shame because it's one of the ones I want so bad. Is every woman really blonde in America? No. But again, this is how the Japanese view America. Okay, you know what? It's so funny to me because right now, airing, we have two different views on what America is like. You have the Darwin incident, which is dog shit, and then you have this, which is also like fantastical dog shit, but is fun and is like it is fun and like just playing around, right? Versus something that's trying to play it straight, but is like, it feels more racist that way. This one's very clearly like cartoony and over the top. The other one is like very much like trying to be like, no, we're serious. Bro really said, yo, let me put my fucking cat on the mic. There you go. Holy shit, Asclepius mentioned. Is that Moby Dick who's just there? Is that what that whale? It has to be. That was a sperm whale. Could be Leviathan. I mean, if you were to tell me that fucking that book's actually about Leviathan, that Moby Dick is the Leviathan, I'd believe you. They rolled the wheel and got success. Ah. Oh, a Magecraft family would never do that, right? Oh my god, it's literally... It's the girl. It's Serenity from our thing last night. What's up, Icarus? Her servant is special. Been info dumping people on Dumas. Dumas is pretty interesting. I want to know more about him. I would agree. Go. Go forth, Sigma. Save that dying child. Go save that coughing baby. Meanwhile, in Blue Land... Who the fuck? I don't know who this assassin is. Do not spoil me. If I'm not looking at chat, if it gets spoiled, ban the person who said it. It's a spooky, scary skeleton. Hey guys, it's me. I'm Guy. Cervantes. That's a name to remember. Hassan of the Bone. He's such a... I love Flat. Perfect. I forgot about the holy wenches. Under every circumstance, make sure that there are no dead civilians. We can't have any more gas leaks. They're asking questions. I don't think he was inviting him to be a priest. He was inviting him to be an executor. Which, honestly, Flat would probably be really good at. Damn. Bullshit? I mean... Yeah, waiver probably would. Yeah, waiver probably would. Can't have gas leaks. Wasier? Eastgander will listen to his male wife. I agree. That's right, Jack. Why aren't you doing anything about this? That is a true. That is easier said than done. True. It is kind of an interesting thing that I'm glad they're playing with, is that summoning a servant does influence them. If you just have Jack the Ripper, like, it's Jack the Ripper tied to the biggest dumbass on the planet. Hippolyta is 100% the easiest to add in. Uh-oh. You need to leave. You need to leave. That's the fucking cliffhanger? That's fucked up. Alright. That's different from the Cerberus people. We fight fake Cerberus. Yeah, I hear boss music. Yeah, that's not boss music. That's final boss music. Fucking pianos are playing right now. What you're hearing right now is a rendition of the main theme of the game, but now in like an epic way. Surely nothing bad will happen next episode, right? Surely. Not much happened that episode, I will say. Not that I'm necessarily let down or anything like that, but nothing really did happen. It was a lot of build-up this episode for what's gonna probably be an insane next episode. Gas leak. Gas leak. Alright. I'm like scared to flip through my Crunchyroll shit because I don't need you guys to know I've been watching Keijo. Alright. Are you ready? Fellas? Thanks for joining us for this. Get out. Keijo? Yeah. We're watching Keijo for the podcast right now. We're watching Keijo and Gyabate. Because we decided that we were gonna just watch absolute filth for some reason. Close that. Move this over here. I'm gonna get this set up. Alright. Please don't show my feet on stream. Let's see. Sick. All right. Myself here. White hand glitch. I'm gonna start banning people. I'm gonna start swinging the ban hammer. I'm getting like just once. All right, we probably need this today. We definitely need this today. Probably need this today. Look at this fucking sticker sheet. Also, my boat here is red, and it's on this, it says it's black. Am I supposed to paint this boat? Oh my god, I am supposed to paint the boat. Okay. I don't have paint. I don't have it. Which stickers look like they go on after. Alright, well, we're gonna finish up what we can then. Yeah. To the hobby. Yeah, let me go run by the hobby shop at 8:30 at night. It'll take me 2 hours to get there. I was kind of like thinking to myself, it's like, this is the wrong color. Why would they just not make it black? Why would they just not make the boat black? Is this like attached properly? No, it's still not. This didn't attach properly last time. I don't know why. Oh. It's to make you suffer. It really does feel like that. Okay, here's what I'm going to do before I get out any glue. I need to do this. Fellas, at the end of the last Lies of P stream, Hot Dough asked me the question, what controller do you use? And I said I use a knockoff Xbox controller. It's like, it was like $10 on Amazon and really cheap, right? And so he says to me, if I send you money, will you buy a new controller? And I was like, yeah, all right, I can do that. There's no music in Tammy, by the way. You can't hear any music? What? Music should be there. Let me crank it a little bit. There's no Tammy? There is Tammy. Play Tammy right now. Do a Tammy redeem right now. Tammy, go wah.
Am I here? Husband. 胡彦宙。呜。Caribbean Freebird. Chua.
Alright. Anyway, as I was saying, Yeah, and so I made good. Yeah, I received the money the moment I turned off the stream. And it came in the mail today.
You dare husband to insult me with your large finger.
It is an Xbox Series 1 controller donated. Yeah, proper control. Do you want to here, let me show you the other one really quick. Let me put this like right here. How much was it? Well, we're not going to talk money. I was sent $65 and I used the $65. This is in comparison to this one, which is like the knockoff one I've been using for like, I don't know, 5-6 years. So listen to the difference. Versus these aren't loud. I can make them loud, but they're not loud on their own. But I like the funny controller. That's just a 360 controller. This one? No, this one was a Series X. If you mean like the old one. Oh no, the old one was this one. No, this is... You'll notice, this has no Xbox branding on it. There's no X, there's no nothing. This is not... Yeah, this is not Xbox branded official. This is a fake Xbox One. Finally! Box! It just put a nice little X like... The Z box. Yeah. They base it off the... Yeah, it is based off the 360 controller. This is an old one. I've had it for a long time. And it's worked. It works, but it is old, so it click-clacks a whole lot more. This one... Shit feels nice. It's got like a proper, like... I don't know if it'll come through, but like... It's got like... Oh, yeah. Let me... Focus. It's got like proper ridges, so it has a nice grip to it. Does it have a mic port at the bottom? Yep. And it's Bluetooth, so I can unplug the wire. I prefer playing wired just because I like the connection better, and I hate when the controller dies on you randomly. The new one is the same as I have. You can see in the sub channel. Also, this, I really like this D-pad design here. Low key, I'm gonna probably use this one for fighting games because this one's kind of nice. Oh, does the old one have? No. Oh, I guess it does. I'll put this up because the last thing I want is to get fucking liquid cement on the brand new controller. So, well, we're in a bit of an impasse because I don't think what we're about to do is going to take the full hour and a half. So maybe we do this and then like a little bit of farming. You've been using an Xbox 360 controller? Yeah? Yeah, that checks out. Like I said, that shit's old and I've never updated it. And it was cheap, which is why I got it. Do the Valentines you need to do Funny Priest? Yeah, we could do that if we have time. Well, we will have time. Yeah, we can do that. Where's my glue? So let me... Z-Box 366 controller, right? I mean, in fairness, old one worked just fine. I've never had any issues with it. It's just loud and old. What the fuck? There it is. And have a good farming team. Too much RNG. I don't know what the comp is for the current one. Alright, we need to... I guess I have to run to the fucking hobby shop this weekend. Pick up paint. God damn it, I thought we were going to be done with this today. Yeah, we're going to do a paint stream. I don't understand why this doesn't fit. It's like, I don't know if this is showing. It doesn't have the right width to, like, get it to go in. Unless it wants me to do it like this, but, like, that doesn't feel right. Broke something? I was hoping that would happen. Is it this thing's fault? But this thing's in... Oh, yeah, that's in there way too good to come out now. Ooh. I guess we can try and... Well, it almost worked. I mean... You know what else we could do, chat, is if once we get this done... God, it's just falling apart on me. Okay, I have to be doing something incorrectly. No, that's where it needs to be. I need to put this bad boy back on there. Where's my pincers? Not those ones. Is Saf even here for me to do the fucking the Valentine scene for Kotomine? You said I know what we can do in this stuff. Yes. If we want to keep building things as a part of Chillin Chuesday, we can for today. Chilling Tuesday in it. Whatever. If it sticks,
So
it
are
sticks.
there Pokemon things happening from where you are? You know Cincinnati is near.
Pokemon Day is on a Friday. I didn't know that that was a thing that was happening. I mean, I knew that Pokemon Day was a thing that was happening. I didn't know when. Where I am at, no, but probably in the city, they'll, like, at the Pokemon Center in the city, they'll probably have something going on. Problem is that that's 2 hours out, and I don't have... Unfortunately, right now, do not have 2 hours to go out into the city to go fucking do that shit. Alright. I think that's okay. And then we did attach... Yes, we did attach the little gun guys here, so we're on the last page before doing other shit. I need this to sit. So, here's what we're gonna do. After we get to, like, as far as we can go with this, chat, let me show you something I picked up at the store. Armored Core 6 Orbiter. We can build this. Alternatively, we can go for the other one in my backlog, and we could build Raven. Do you want to build Raven or Orbiter? I have one or the other. My pile of shame? I have no shame. I have no shame. I merely have things to look forward to. Raven, Raven, Raven. Okay, we can build we can build Raven once we get this bit done. I don't even know if I need to glue these ones in, but I'm going to. There. I'm actually curious. Maybe. Fucked it up. Put the wrong ones in the wrong place. Shit. Wait, did I? Yes, I did.
Aren't you about ready to go home now?
So chat, I'm curious, how many of you guys know about Magic the Gathering drama that's happening right now? It's a weird thing to talk about, but Magic the Gathering is going through a big drama phase right now. Have you guys seen this shit? So, I don't talk about Magic that much because I don't really have a means to play it here. I found a couple of I actually found some places to play Magic in Japan. The problem is that Magic has so many fucking cards and so much text on them that it's impossible to play. It's part of the reason why I don't really play Yu-Gi-Oh! As much around in Japan, and I've gravitated more towards Pokemon because it's more simple. Well, Magic the Gathering right now has a set. That is coming out that is the IP Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, when doesn't it have drama? Well, that's the thing. Magic has drama every now and then. And that's mostly because Wizards of the Coast very much likes money over player experience, it seems, a lot of the times. But yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and also the Spider-Man set that came out There's a big conversation right now. When I say, okay, for those of you who know Magic, when I say Magic the Gathering, what is your image of Magic the Gathering? If you know Magic, even if you don't know Magic, if you've probably seen Magic cards in your lifetime. I'd be really shocked if you hadn't. What do you think of like Magic the Gathering as a thing, as a series? What is your image of like what a Magic card would look like? You gonna pay this? You gonna pay the one? What? High prices? No, not money. Think of the actual cards, damn it. Where's this one supposed to go? This one is supposed to go. Here?
Magic the Gathering, ain't that the American Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yes. Oh, I see how this is supposed to go. God damn it. What fucking little delicate baby hands do you need to put this shit in? It really does make me feel like I fucked something up somewhere. But this looks right. It's just, I don't have the room for it. Like, this is supposed to be able to go in here, like this, but it's not, it's not big enough. I really feel like I fucked something up somewhere, and I don't know what. Anyway, yeah, Magic the Gathering is now currently releasing a set for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I have a connection to TMNT. I don't know if I call myself a
So apparently there's a new Evangelion anime coming written by Yoko Taro, and the OST will be the guy that made stuff for Nier, and animated by Cloverworks.
This is not working. It's just falling apart in my hands. This needs to be... here and here, except it doesn't want to go into these. And that popped out now. That's fantastic. You were talking, yeah, the Magic TMNT cards. They look bad.
So Evangelion is gonna be get even weirder with Wacky Mask Man doing the writing, huh?
It's the card designs. Okay, I've been joking about this for a bit. The Spider-Man set that came out. God, oh my God. The Spider-Man set that came out is, okay, when I think of Magic the Gathering, traditionally when I think of Magic the Gathering, my image of Magic the Gathering is fantasy, right? Like Lord of the Rings-esque, like kind of high fantasy, fun stuff. Like that, like, I don't know, elves, orcs, goblins, that kind of jazz. Like, that's my image of something like that. The Spider-Man set, which came out last year, just takes place in New York. And it has a bunch of cards in the set that are just things in New York. Unironically, there is a card in that set called Pay Rent. There's also, like, Pigeon and Bagel and Schmear. It's like, it's very much like, it feels like there is shit there that, like, they kind of just were like, I don't know, fucking put this in. There's a card named Armed Robbery, too. See, I don't know about that. There is one that's just called, like, Loving Parents. The truest of high fantasies. I cannot figure out how... I legitimately don't know how it wants me to get this one into here. It's not big enough. It's not big enough to actually go in there. Like, it needs to go in like this, and it's stopped by this bit here. And I can't go in like this because it's stopped by that bit right there. Like, I do not understand how this is supposed to, like, go in. It's literally impossible for this to fit in here. Are you kids okay? No. Also, hi, Saf. How's it going?
Yo, check this out.
And this shit came bent, so I can't even, like, make this fit together the way it's supposed to, which really sucks. So that just looks super janky. I guess I can try this. Maybe this will work. Do it like this, and then... I'm just gonna hold it. Like this, and maybe it'll stick. SF? Yeah, the flavor of a lot of the cards that came out in the Spider-Man set were, like, really, really bad, I would say. Not to mention that the majority of the set was literally just, like, really weird, different variations of Spider-Man. In other words, if you're not a fan of superhero shit, I'm not. I have no draw to, like, go to that set and make any purchases. None. There's no reason for me to do it.
1, 2, 3, break it down.
Except there is, because it's a standard legal set, so, you know, if I want to be competitive, I probably have to draft out of that and, like, get things out of that set. Isn't that great? Isn't that great that it's something that's unavoidable? Like that? Okay. Let me see. I also need... So I don't know. For my actual people in my chat who play MTG, how do you feel about it? The set was bloated into a full set from an initially smaller set. I did know that. I did know that they had... They were like, all right, we need more of this. This is what the people want. We need more.
1, 2, 3, kick it.
12. Is Magic the Gathering just
It's Magic the Gathering just the Fortnite of the TCG scene.
It's funny you say that. Because it wasn't for the longest time. Okay, Magic for a while did these things called secret layers, right? Which is where they would have an outside IP that still kind of fit with the flavor of Magic, come in and, like, do a set that wasn't standard legal, but could be used in Commander and other like versions of the game, right? And that was all stuff that was just like kind of interesting. You know, like some of the big hits from that people talk about are like they did one with Fallout. So like the super grungy techno shit from fucking Fallout fits in well with like the Magic aesthetic, for instance, or something like Lord of the Rings, right? Is another one where like the aesthetic fits perfect, so it works with everything, and those are all well thought out and put together. Warhammer 2. Warhammer had Commander decks. So, like, they've done crossovers like that before, but it all still kind of, like, feels like Magic. It's very jarring to all of a sudden have Spider-Man around the place, I would say, for a lot of people, especially if you're, like, I don't know, maybe, like, returning to Magic after a long time, and you're kind of just like, what the fuck is this? But the funny thing about you saying it's like the Fortnite of Magic, the current head of Wizards of the Coast, I'm pretty sure legitimately said that's his end goal currently with modern Magic the Gathering, is to make it the Fortnite of trading card games. Because, here, let me give you a list of other things that are on the horizons that are coming out this year into Magic the Gathering. Marvel Superheroes. Star Trek, I think, are the other two IPs. Isn't there another one? Isn't there another one that's also coming out this year? It's Star Trek. I remember Star Trek. The Hobbit, that's what it is, yeah. The Hobbit, I think, is fine because it still fits the aesthetic. Star Trek is, no, I don't think works. And Marvel, I hate superhero stuff. And it's so oversaturated, it's everywhere. At this point, it's fucking boring. Like, already kind of like bland characters and plot lines are even more bland by the fact that they're everywhere. And then the one that they had a couple months ago was Avatar: The Last Airbender, which, in fairness, I am a fan of Avatar. I don't think it belongs in Magic. I will say one of the main reasons for the Fortnite Magic the Gathering is working is because they were able to make such interesting mechanics which fit the characters. Still kind of tired of it. That's the thing, though, is a lot, like, I watched a couple of videos on this because it just came up on my feed. Think of they pointed out, like, okay, yes, Avatar: The Last Airbending set that just came out, they did think about that, and they did put those into, like, a reason as to why they do the things that they do. Right? They didn't do that with Spider-Man for most of the cards, and they didn't do that for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for most of the cards. The real reason why they're printing these sets is because they're hoping, because like card collection is like hot right now, and so they're hoping that fucking Logan Paul-esque figures will like find something that they think is like cool and worth money, and then get a bunch of their little chud buddies to go and fucking go for it. Yeah, let's go get that one. We're gonna buy out that whole fucking set. Did I do this wrong? I may have done this wrong from the beginning. 1 second. Get out. if I ever see that, I'm slamming them in the face with a shopping cart. So it's ultimately for clout, for fucks. I mean, yes, that's the thing, is right now. And Wizards knows that. From a business perspective, yeah, that's a big thing to do. Right? Like, I mean, it's like, for the sake of money, I get it. At the same time, Wizards of the Coast has done some pretty interesting decisions when it comes to, like, money decisions. Like, hey guys, remember Magic 30? You remember Magic 30? The 30th anniversary of the first ever trading card game? You want to know what they did for Magic 30 if you don't know? Is they released these things. They released a box of cards that had, was it unlimited? Was it unlimited or beta? It was either unlimited or beta. It was one of the first sets. It was the set that you could you could pull a Lotus out of. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was beta. But somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. It was either one or the other. And what they did was they released a box of cards for $1,000 a box that came with these cards. However, you were not legally allowed to play them in tournaments. They had different backs. They didn't count as playable cards. They weren't reprints. They were proxies. They're cards that you cannot legally play. What's the point then? Exactly. Okay, so let me tell. I can actually give you a proper answer though. The point is to give people the experience of opening up Unlimited or Beta, whichever one it was. I can't recall. Which is a cool thing to do. I mean, like, that's the shit I grew up on, for instance, when it came to Magic. Like, I had, like the OG sets and stuff like that. I remember the original pack designs and shit like that, right? I don't have any of those cards anymore. Yeah, but they were charging it for $1,000, and it's cards you can't even use if you're, like, a serious Magic player. Now, it gets better. Because somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on this, because my sources may have been incorrect. It was $1,000. It was not marketed at all. It was on their website for less than a day, and then they took it off because nobody bought it. It was literally something that they put up, and everyone was just like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" And then they took it off their website. If I'm remembering right, didn't even take a day for them to take it off. God damn it. Did reapply Dad? Oh, is your dad okay? What the fuck? That is biblical levels agreed. Yep. So that's the kind of shit that Wizards has been up to. And so when people like, isn't Magic always in drama? That's normally the kind of things that they're talking about. Is that Wizards does these things where they will just suddenly be like, today I feel like betraying the trust of all our entire player base. And everyone's just like, why? You guys have such a good thing going. Why would you do that, Wizards? And they're just like, I don't know, it's funny. I'm just gonna let that sit, because I'm gonna have a conniption if it just keeps fucking up. Alright, then the 229s go there and there. Okay. Yeah, so right now it's very clear to the larger, not even just Magic, I think trading card communities are just like, what the fuck is happening with Magic right now? Like, Pokemon is like the one that's currently getting a lot of publicity because it's just like, you know, That's the one where scalpers are like literally fighting children in card shops for the right to whiff on all their packs. And then upcharge ridiculous amounts on the second market. It annoys me when franchises completely abandon or fucks over their long-term fans' audiences just for the chance that a wider general audience. Has been happening too much and it fucking sucks. Yeah. Yeah. That's not to say that I don't think that it's a good idea to have games remain to be super niche, because you do want more people to get in and enjoy your thing, right? Get a biopsy under his eye to test for skin cancer, very common in Australia, should be okay. Okay, well, I'm glad he's doing okay. Like, I'm gonna move some of these that I'm not using. If it's not on this current sheet, it's going away. I need J. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, J's the gold one. I think it's okay for a game to want to become more accessible to new people. Because, okay, here's the thing. I think that you go in the two directions, right, with these things. It's either you become more accessible for more people, or you become completely inaccessible for new people. Which is funny, because, like, Magic the Gathering right now is doing the thing where it's becoming more accessible. And but it's bringing in a lot of people who, like, I'm gonna just say straight up, do not appreciate, like, what Magic is. They're there just for, like, clout, which is bad. You never want people who are in your community simply for the sake of clout. Meanwhile, Yu-Gi-Oh!, which I love dearly, is, I would argue, if you're not currently playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, you should not start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Genuinely, if you are not currently playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, you should not start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And the reasoning for that is because it is such a fucking shit show to try and get into. There's so much shit going on, like, behind the hood or under the hood, and it's so complicated, and they keep adding new shit. Like, can you imagine being a brand new player and getting fucking hit by the machine that is fucking, like, Diabell? Just getting Diabell fucking stunned turn 1 and snake-eyes. You would be like, what the fuck just happened? This sucks. Yeah, wait 10 minutes and lose. Because you didn't go first. And again, that's coming from someone who likes Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been a long time. I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan for fucking 25 years. Like, it's a franchise I do, like, hold close to my heart. It'll always have a special place in my heart, but, like, Jesus Christ, the game itself is such a... It is not fun to play currently, in my opinion. It's too fast. I will say this, though. In the event I end up back stateside, I will probably become active in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community, primarily in the Genesis format. Alright, we need this to... Sega Genesis. How'd your workmates like them? They thought they were really good. They all enjoyed them. Those Browns are fucking good, dude, I'm telling you. Like this set. Or Mega Drives use filthy... I have no idea what any of those words mean. Should play Mahjong, it's eternal and unchanging. You know what? Maybe I won't build something after this. I'll just go and play Mahjong Soul, because I have been doing that more. Yummy is incomplete in Genesis since Snatchy is a Link. Good. Like... Good, and thank God. The fuck-ass cats, my beloved. Looking forward to getting my Marshmallow back and hoping it was graded well. Alright. Now we let that sit on this little pedestal. The problem with companies nowadays are the suits and salesmen are making the creative decisions, so that's why so many things are god-awful right now. I mean, Konami's always kind of been like this, is the thing. I think there's a true tragedy behind that, is that Konami is, I'd say my big complaint with Konami is that Konami is not very communicative with its like fan bases, which you know it sucks. It really is, because like it would be nice to know why decisions are being made, and Konami just doesn't do that. They straight up just do not tell people why they made decisions. And W44 is another one. W44 should have been this sheet. It is right here. Which, you know, it's like when they ban things in like Hearthstone, for instance, because I played Hearthstone for a long time. There would be patch notes that would be like, this card was too powerful because of this, like, this set of cards was running it, and it was making it so that people couldn't enjoy the game. Right? Like, Hearthstone's incredibly communicative with its communities, being like, hey, yep, that's a thing that's happening, and it sucks, and people don't like it, so we're changing it. Now, I'm not going to discuss the speed in which Hearthstone gets around to those changes, but they do get around to them. Wow, this is not fucking working. It's coming along okay, I think. Alright, let's try and get this into place once more. And once we get this one in, we can probably call it complete. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we say it's the enshittification of everything, but, like, I don't know. It does make you appreciate when, like, companies are doing their best for shit. Like, I mean, I know it's, like, it's almost a fucking sin on the internet to compliment Nintendo for doing their best, but, like, or for, like, doing anything, but, like, I don't know. For the most part, they've handled Pokemon, I'd say, as best as a company possibly could right now, right? Like, the current Pokemon landscape is a nightmare, and they're doing their best to keep their heads above it by, like, doing anti-scalping tactics. It is, of course, a fool's errand and completely impossible, but, like, being someone who lives in a country that's definitely being impacted by that, because you can't find Pokemon cards anywhere, the places that do reliably sell them, and people do buy them, they have hard limits, and they remember people. I saw people try and walk in there after leaving, and they threw them out. Being like, are you stupid? No, you can't do that. Like, people try to get around it. It's just like they're doing their best.
Yeah, but at what point are complimenting companies do good things to doing the bare minimum?
I mean, I will say in the defense of Pokemon, they have laid out and they have adapted to how the landscape has gone about to make sure that people, at the very least, at their official stores, have a better chance at getting stuff. And they try to limit it to it in other places, being like, hey, you can only sell X amount of packs per person. You can't sell boxes, it has to only be packs. Like, straight up packs out of the box. I mean, the other company that was doing a great thing with that was fucking One Piece. After Logan Paul tried to, like, get people to get really into the One Piece TCG, the deal that they had was just like, alright, here's the deal. You can sell it to people, but you have to take the saran wrap off it. If it gets sold and they're buying full boxes, you take the saran wrap off. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, you don't know TCG stuff, well, what the fuck does that matter? Well, it makes it reselling it significantly harder. Because no one's going to buy a loose product like that, and no one's going to buy a resealed product, and people will know, if it comes back and they know it's resealed, they're going to be like, hey, asshole, money back now. Like, I think that's a genius solution to that. The local card shops I go and I buy stuff from time to time, they have a policy like that for Pokemon, which is just like, you can buy it for this price, but if you let me take the saran wrap off, I'll sell it to you for market price. And, you know, I don't resell, so I'm like, yeah, alright. Not hurting my feelings any. I think there's another one of these I can put on, and then after that we will go. We'll play some Mahjong. I do kind of want to play more Mahjong. I'm kind of burnt out on building at the moment. We will do Raven another time. So I apologize if I got your hopes up for that, but we will do it again. Logan Paul is doing the same thing with Pokemon. Well, I would say no, yes and no. The Pokemon thing has been an ongoing thing since COVID. So he's not doing anything new. That's just a continuing issue that he's perpetuating because he's a rich asshole with nothing better to do with his time. You can only take so many trips to the island until it's fucking, like, boring, I suppose. Alright. I've never played Mahjong? Well, you're gonna learn today. Alright. We're gonna put a pause on this right now. I think this is a good stopping point.
When isn't Logan Paul trying to scam the shit out of people and getting away with it cause he a rich asshole?
I mean, that's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't keep up with him at all. I don't keep up with celebrity culture at all. I don't keep up with like... As someone who's in, like, the VTubing community, you would think I would, like, be more in the know for a lot of shit that happens. I don't fucking know anything, and I don't check anything. I just do my own thing. I would rather stay in my own lane and do my own shit. I guess I just don't care enough, right? It's shit that does not... It's shit that does not impact me in a way that I particularly care for. I'm an old man with real world problems that until I am the rich asshole, I'm gonna not fuck with shit. But I think we're gonna call that there with this and move on to play. We'll do like one round of Mahjong and then we'll call it. Somebody kill Etzel Red in my chat, please. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna have to buy paint now, and we will paint this. You're halfway there to being a rich asshole? Well, thank you. Hee ha ha. Alright, so let's take a quick look. It's not the prettiest at the moment, but I'd say it's pretty okay. Actually, one of these did not stick on all the way. Fuck. 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 Oh no. Alright, well, we'll do it. Fuck! I'm just gonna go put this on my kitchen table. Let that sit. Alright. Stop touching. How am I supposed to move it if I can't touch it? How am I supposed to move it from point A to point B if I can't touch the damn thing? Mwah. No, better yet. You. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Come here. You gonna fucking put dust bunnies on my shit? Damn. Oh my god, how did I not notice that she has a fluffy little tail?
Hey Goatman, is there a concept you want to see in media more? Cause I don't see enough Uncanny Valley, especially when the fear of it comes from the fact it makes complete sense.
The Uncanny Valley implies the existence of the Canny Valley, which is where you get your pickles. Alright, turning off my webcam. Let's boot up Mahjong. And yes, I will check names. Just give me a moment. Turn off the light. It is hot in this fucking room. And my heater ain't even on. What is going on? Oh. I have so many plushes around me that, like, I probably shouldn't, like, do things with, like, glue. I think the fighting game music may be a bit extreme for what we're about to do.
今日の対局に出陣ですか？では、お供いたしましょう。
Me? shrink myself down a little bit. Cool. Clay's gonna get his plushes sticky. I am worried about it. Who's on the raid up right now? Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait. Oh, I have a... How much does a 10 cost? How much does this cost? $30! Oh wait, there's a $15 one. That's a first purchase that gets you enough. No, that's too much money. No one would ever do that. There is a $40 one that comes with a really good fucking value for like the bang in your buck in that. But no, we can't spend money on gacha, even though it's a character who's drawn by Polchi Sensei, my favorite fucking girl.
Go buy Ultra Kill Goat Man.
I should go buy Ultra Kill instead. Let's go. I don't think I got anything. Oh, new music. Oh, new tiles.
Is gonna play Ultra Kill, where we play as a vampiric GoPro.
How many of these do I need? I need 150 of these. I need to whiff 70 more times on the gacha. I must not spend $20 in Mahjong Soul to get Aizen voice a character. Yes, you should. Alternatively, this is the other girl who I really like, because she's in a wheelchair, and I think that's really fun. That's a furry. Wait, can you get... No, you can't get collab characters. It is rough, but we did get something we can use. Decoration. We have Excalibur. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, we want that. Don't have that. Don't have that. And we have these. I do wish that there was a way that you could... I do wish that there was a way that you could get the in-game currency. Maybe there is and I just don't know it. But like, as far as I know, you can't just get the in-game currency. Ooh. And immediately I get two things that are just better than what I just pulled. That's crazy. Hold on. I like that a lot. I like the tiger one better, and I like this a lot. Alright. Time to Mahjong. So if you don't know how to play Mahjong, the goal of Mahjong is functionally just make strong hands. You'll pick up on it pretty quick by watching, just because it's... I don't know, it's not that bad. I've been playing around with the idea. I'm trying to think of things that I can do with other FGO content creators that would be fun.
騎士道精神にのっとり
One of
正
the
々堂々
things
戦お
I've
う
been wanting to do is I want is this a damn okay. I want to do a FGO content creator mahjong tournament in Mahjong Soul. It's like poker, kind of, yeah. Get rid of this. Also, I'm gonna have a little bit of lag just because I am currently on a VPN that I cannot get off of. Okay, I can work with that. We have a pair. We must not break our hand at all, though, or else I'm fucked. Saber Altar is an Arknights? That's crazy.
Fun fact. In Arknights we have the Saber Altar rerun event right now.
Jesus.
チュンドラ猫
Damn, she got a crazy hand off rip. That's insane. Kyoka Suigetsu. Oh, okay. This is okay. This is a good hand. That's not. It's good, but it's not good enough. I need a 2 or a 5. I unfortunately learned nothing of that. Okay, so easy hand, right? Is counting in a sequence. Drop this one. So these are ones. I have 3 ones. That's good. Most of the things that you want will come in sets of 3, and either 3 of a kind, or you get drop that. Or you get something like a counting up, so like 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5. Something like that. And then your goal is to get as many of those as possible, and then the more difficulty that you would need to be able to pull that off is what determines how many points that you get. So for example, if your hand is entirely like this one suit, then you're gonna get a lot of points because that's a really hard thing to pull off. Right now, I am currently 1 tile away from entering Ricci. Ooh, no. The hand I have is not particularly strong. It does have simples, which is nice. It has this glowy thing, which is it gives you extra points if you have it. Alright, there we go. I have to drop the glowy thing, which
To
sucks.
this day I've never seen a villain with more aura than Aizen who else can say they stopped the Protect theme song midway.
Right. And now, when I enter Ricci, I mostly am just like playing on autopilot, which is I draw. If it's not one of the cards that wins me the round, then I like that.
それだロンリーチ
Damn. Weak ass hand, but fuck that person. So you'll see how there's a pattern to like the things you're collecting. Ooh. Drop this. I'm kind of curious to see if we can get any more of these, because the dragons are all good. Those are all good to have. Oh, this person DC'd. Damn. I robbed her for $1,600 and she fucking left. I want to go on a Mahjong training arc and become a master at Mahjong. The problem is, is that I suck at Mahjong. What are the blanks for? So this is a white dragon, this is a green dragon, and this is a red dragon. These, if you can get these, they're really good. Ooh, that's really good. They're really good to have if you can get them, because how do you explain like breaking your hand? You can only do certain. You can't play cards with that have or tiles that have a 1 or tiles that have a 9 on here unless everything else matches that. Cards that let you get around that are the dragons and the direction ones. Yeah, tiles, whatever. Bro sucks at Mahjong. Don't make this easy for them. You want to break our hands? Yes. No, I don't want a 9. Someone's gonna throw this fucking white dragon. I know they are. Someone's already thrown a green dragon, so this one can probably go away. And these are my south tiles. There's the other green dragon. Yeah, we can pitch that. Red Dragon Dream is still alive. The problem with oh, never mind. There's one there. Yeah, we break the hand.
Pong.
We will pitch this. And if they throw any one thing, we get put into a really advantageous position. So if they throw a white dragon, we are 1 away from winning. If they throw a 4 or a 7, we're in a good spot. Or if they throw an 8, we're in a good spot. Thus far, they're not giving me shit. Okay. Yeah, we'll drop this, and now we have... If they throw a 4 or 7, we win the round. A 4 or 7 of wheels. Should be good. I think it should be good. Oh. Okay, no, we're gambling. We're gambling. Having the white dragon is so good. It's so good. Someone's gonna throw a 6. I promise you. She's gonna do it right now. Damn it. This shit is confusing. Mahjong is a very, very complicated game. It all boils down to luck. I mean, yes. I just bought this. I just thought this was Chinese chess. What the fuck? Oh, it is. First of all, this is Japanese, not Chinese. I'm pretty sure modern Mahjong was made by a Japanese man, or Riichi Mahjong was made by a Japanese man. There is a different version of Mahjong that is Chinese. Most of what's being played here is the Japanese Riichi version. If I'm understanding the history of Mahjong correctly. And yeah, I'm running a risky play. Doesn't matter. Give me your fucking money.
Hak. Nang.
Give me your money. It wasn't even really worth the point difference, but whatever. I'm currently robbing people for pocket change, and that's really funny. And if I win this round, I win the whole thing, which is kind of cool. No. That is a good tile to have, but not one I currently... No. I do not have faith that I'm going to be able to pull 2 more east tiles. We have a 3, 4, 5. That's a good sequence. We have a pair, which is good. I don't want this 9. We have a pair here, which is good, and then this is We can work with this. We can work with this. No. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll build a sequence out of this. Klidge Community Mahjong Tourney when? That would be really fun, actually.
Sir, you still have to show the Valentine's scene with the funny priest.
We'll do it on JP tomorrow. How about that? Okay. So I either need to draw a 9 or an east tile. The wrong 9. Yes, so the tiles you're discarding are tiles that you don't want. But when you discard, other people have the chance to try and take them. So you have to be cautious about which ones you're throwing down, because if you know, like, for example, like, this guy over here has not discarded any of the bamboo tiles. There's a high probability that he's collecting bamboo tiles. So you want to be cautious in the event that, you know... There, he threw one, but yeah. Will Community Mario Kart still happen? Yes, actually. Community Mario Kart is still planned to happen. The reason I didn't, like, go crazy with it off rip is because I can't.
You can still see the Valentine's scenes on now for a week after the event ends.
Oh, can you? I didn't know that. Well, we can do that then. Just 1 9 down. What game is this? This is Mahjong. And yes, we are still going to do Community Mario Kart. Someone's going to throw that east tile. I'm calling it now. We'll have to schedule it. Also, shit. Meme review. Not this weekend. Next weekend. We will do meme review next, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. And then we can schedule Mario Kart for... One of you motherfuckers has that east tile. I know you do. Come on, throw it! Throw it! I knew you had it. I knew you had it. Give me my money. Run me my pockets, wench.
リーチ、トン、ダブトン、ドラ。マンガン。
Pretty good. Is she gonna do it? The world's weakest Excalibur?
ストライク、エア。
No. Saber has a voice line in this when she wins where she does scream Excalibur. The thing is, though, is that the way that she screams it, it sounds like she did not get paid enough. Okay. We have 8 minutes, and there's a chance we get locked into infinite Mahjong hell. But we'll go one more. Because here's the thing. If the moment I log off of this, I'm probably going to boot up fucking Deadlock and Doom in there. So I'm going to do my best to just, like, hang in. No, I don't have Chloe. You could not pay me to roll on the Prillia banner here. Because yes, Ilya, Miyu, and Chloe are in this game as well. As our Blue Archive characters. Ooh, okay. No, I don't think I want that. 5, 6, 7. Yep, pretty good. Drop this. Unenthusiastic Excalibur. Why? Money. Money. Yostar's never really... Not, Yostar? Is this Yostar? Yeah, Yostar's never really
Also,
shied
have you
away.
had a Saki moment in this game, Mr. Goat?
Yostar's never really shied away from loli shit. Having played Azure Lane. In fact, they embrace it. Have I ever done what? Had a Saki moment? I don't know what that means. I want a Mahoyo collab. If I could play as fucking Sojiro in this, that'd be awesome. I mean, the anime's coming out. I know that the Kakaguri girl is in this. Kaguya Love and War is in this. I don't know what the name of the show is, but it's the one where the guys have like the really, really sharp chins. I want to play as Alice. That would be kind of neat. Play as fucking Alco. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. This would be worth breaking the hand over if they pitch one out to us. Ooh, I think. Yeah, I think we dropped the 7. We need a 3 or a 6 to complete this sequence, or a 5. Saki the Mahjong Yuri anime. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I could have taken that, but I get the I'm okay with breaking my hand on this one. Kaiji? Probably Kaiji sounds right. That one sounds right. Look that up. Yeah, that's the one. Ooh, that's fucking huge. Okay. Which one of these is worth? Probably the 3. I think the 3 is the one that's worth the least here, because we can pull. We can potentially get the red 5 as well. What is Kaiji even about? The art style doesn't particularly appeal to me. But, I mean, it must be popular if they're willing to put it into other shit. Yes. Okay, That's okay. It's not great. It's gambling, is it? You know what? That immediately gambling with your life on the line. Isn't that just fucking Kagurabachi? No. Kakaguri? Got the wrong fucking thing mixed up? Kagurabachi is that one fuck-ass anime. I will never forget that we had somebody in my stream at one point try and convince me to read Kagurabachi, and when I said I was not interested. And their response to that was to join the Discord and spend like 30 minutes trying to convince me to read Kagurabachi. I was just like, dude, no, I'm not interested. And he kept going on, and then eventually I was just like, oh, this might fuck me over, but whatever. Fuck it, we ball. Ooh. Throw 6, throw 6, throw 6. Those frames are dropping, yeah. Kakaguri is gambling with your dick on the line. Oh. Throw a 6. She has it. I'm sure she has it. There's no way anybody needs this. Come on. One of y'all has it. One there. Damn. I had someone like that with a JJK in another server just yesterday. You know what? Till eventually what? Oh, until eventually he was told off by the fucking... by Make and myself being like, dude, I just told you why I'm not reading this and why I'm not interested. Please, like, stop. And eventually he's like, alright, but if you ever want to give it... It was like a fucking... It felt like they had sent a dude after me to try and convince me to read it. And I'm just like, this kind of marketing ain't gonna work on me. Fans like that of a certain thing immediately make me not want to engage with the product. Kagurabachi got memed to hell. But the art direction and frames are incredible. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, like, I will stick with the exact same thing I told that dude, which was, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it actually is great. I don't fucking like shonen. I don't like shonen anime. Like, the only shonen in, like, maybe the last... What? The only shonen in maybe the last fucking 15 years or so that I've really, like, enjoyed and sat down and read was, Demon Slayer. And Demon Slayer has all of the same faults that I fault most shonen stuff with, right? But the difference is that, I don't know, I just like Tanjiro. I like the characters a lot. They're really likable. Like, literally all of the characters are super likable. And so I had a good time reading through the entire thing. Like, it really didn't go any deeper than that. I just liked literally all of the characters. Ichi the Witch I've heard of. I don't think let me look it up. I don't think I've read it or watched it if there's an anime version. The name is familiar though. Oh, hello. I've never
That reminds me of that fan art where Tanjiro ran into shooting Doji.
They would get along, I think. Ichi the Witch is fantastic. I guess the other fucking shonen I've been, like, kind of keeping up with, but not fully, is One Piece. I don't watch it necessarily as much as I absorb it through my friends who are currently watching it. Six or a 9. Someone's gonna throw that shit. Ichi's fantastic. I'm sure it is. Damn! 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 She showed up just to mug your ass. That's crazy. I know what art you're talking about. Honestly, sounds like it's fantastic. Season 1 of One Piece ended. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I don't know. The last shonen I would say that I got really, really into before fucking... Actually, I can probably chart to you directly the shonen that I've liked in my lifetime. It started with Yu Yu Hakusho, which is still the best shonen to ever exist. I will man fight people in the streets for disagreeing with me on that. That shit is peak. Everything about it is peak. There's literally nothing bad about that. It's a perfect show. After that, I got really into Bleach, and then Naruto. And I watched those a lot. And then after that, like, I watched a bit of One Piece here and there, but like not that much. Also, I'm just gonna try and build a full bamboo
Absolutely
hand.
cultured. Yu Yu Hakusho is peak.
It is peak. It's legitimately peak. It's phenomenal. Used to stay up super late to watch that when it was airing. Same. It is 100% worth going through and going back and revisiting. You ever watch Inuyasha? I did watch Inuyasha. Inuyasha's great. I didn't watch the follow-up series.
I think like an anime more when it realizes how ridiculous citizens understand. I can appreciate anime that can be cool and stupid at the same time.
Right. Fuck. I prefer Flame of Recca. I'm not familiar with Flame of Recca. I mean, how do I put this? There's a lot of anime that I knew about growing up that I didn't watch. You know, I guess Dragon Ball also counts. Dragon Ball's another one that for pretty much forever I've been a passive fan of. I don't talk about Dragon Ball that much, but it is something that I've read pretty much everything, the original series, I guess I should say. So from Dragon Ball to the end of Z proper, with the end of the Buu saga, that's all shit that I'm completely familiar with. Everything after that, though, is a little bit more of a toss-up. Plenty of stuff that I just kind of don't know. I guess. Fuck it, we bolt. Don't. Yeah, Soul Eater's also really good. I enjoyed Soul Eater a lot. Fuck. We need a big comeback. We need to do something silly. We need to get a full flush hand. This is a really bad hand to try and get a full flush hand with. But I'm thinking we just try and whatever we draw, if we draw numbers or fucking wheels, we try and force it. Fucking bamboo. Do you know that scene with Goku and Sailor Moon every time someone references DBZ in my friend group chat? Alright, we're forcing wheels. We're gonna force wheels to work. Soul Eater needs the FMA Brotherhood treatment. Can I just go out on a limb and say I think Full Metal Alchemist is overrated? It's good. I didn't go so far as to say that Full Metal Alchemist is great. It's an amazing show. I don't think it's the greatest anime of all time. I can kind of understand. Read Soul Eater. I've watched Soul Eater. I've only watched the anime. I've not read the manga, but I'm very familiar with Soul Eater. The anime was a anime original ending. Yes. FMA is great for sure, but YYH more. I like YY. Oh yeah. No, I would agree. I think I like Yu Yu Hakusho much more than I like Full Metal Alchemist. No anime is the greatest of all time because everything is subjective. I mean, shit. One of the greatest anime I've ever watched in my entire life is fucking Wonder Egg Priority. Until the last episode. I will sit and I will shill that shit forever. Wonder Egg? I can't do it. I can't afford to break my hand off that. Season 2, dude, Flying Witch is so good. Okay. I'm gonna sit here and talk about that right now. Fuck everything else. Fuck this game of Mahjong. Flying Witch is one of the greatest examples of why Slice of Life is amazing. Flying Witch is literally just a girl who's a witch, shows up into this small country town in Japan to live with her cousins for a bit. And the whole plot is just her getting used to it and showing them magic that's glimpses into the magical world. It's all around really, really, really fun, really lighthearted, and it expounds upon why something like slice of life can work so well. Now, it also the art in that manga is fucking insanely good. It's so good. Oof. God, that show is actually peak. Now, can I tell you guys something? As you guys know, I love slice of life manga and anime. I consume that shit because it is healing to my soul. And doing the anime podcast kind of made me realize why I think a lot of people think slice of life is bad. So, Bocchi the Rock is great. So, for the podcast that we did, I made my buddies watch Girls Last Tour. Girls Last Tour is one of my favorite anime ever. The manga series, I guess, it's one of my favorite manga ever. It's short, sweet, and just like really, really enjoyable. Tells a great story. And I kind of came to the realization, and that my buddies were kind of just like, yeah, it was okay. It just felt like every episode kind of like dragged on. And I asked them the questions like, oh, how did you guys watch it? And they were like, I'd sit down and watch like multiple episodes at a time. And I got to thinking like, oh, it made the knobs in my brain click into place to be like, oh, people are actually watching slice of life wrong, which is a weird way to put it. But I actually think that people are consuming slice of life incorrectly. You have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I think that the ideal way to watch a slice of life anime, or even like a slice of life manga, is one volume at a time, one episode at a time per day. You're supposed to watch it, yeah, one episode a week. You get that, you enjoy it, and then you go from there. Right? You get your slice of life. You don't get your fucking full dessert course of life. You don't eat the full cake of life, you get a slice of life. You don't eat the whole life pizza, just a slice. And I feel like if you're consuming it like that, it becomes immediately more enjoyable. Another good example of that is fucking 'Tis Time for Torture Princess, which is another one I made them watch. That show is amazing. Legitimately amazing. Beautiful animation, really, really fun, like, short story, like, storylines that go on. Quite an enjoyable show all around. He won't need an 8. You're gonna throw a 6. Oof. Fuck. Oh well. I really wish Senko-san had a translation, even an unofficial one. It does, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Senko has a translation to it. Senko's awesome. That's another really good one. What's an anime? What's a anime in a
What's
genre?
anime in a genre you don't really watch but enjoy it? For me, it's romance and stuff like it. Violet Evergarden was
I
so
should've
fucking
kept the
beautiful.
8. Oh well, I'm about to mug
それだ
you.
ロントンドラドラ
An anime in a genre that I don't normally enjoy. Let me look up my anime list right now and answer you that. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I know that there are some that I've had to watch for the podcast. that I really enjoy that are like outside of my normal wheelhouse of shit. Look at my mouth. Logging in. I've not updated this shit in like in a minute, which I really need to. I would say one of the you want to know what one of those is this is Cam's recommendation. It's not on. I'm not looking at the list yet, but Serial Experiments Lane and Paranoia Agent are two anime I probably never would have fucking watched if not for their interference. Another good one like that is Tatami Galaxy, and by extension, The Night is Short, Walk On Girl. I would have probably never watched that of my own volition, but Cam made me, and all three of those series are awesome. All four of those series are awesome. Evangelion is one that like I wanted to watch and never really got around to, so I don't know if that counts, but Eva is one of my favorite anime ever now. Paranoia Agent and the Wacky OST. Can we just listen to that as I end stream? And no, I've not seen Katanagatari, but I want to. I've seen the animation for Katanagatari, and I fucking think it's awesome. Alright. Fellas. I want you... Here's your home... You're getting homework. I'm giving my chat homework. I want you...
Hey Mr. Goatman, have you watched the Apothecary Diaries? It's pretty great.
I've not. Here's what I'm going to have you guys do. You are all going to come back to the next stream, and I want you to think of some of your favorite anime series, and we're going to pick this conversation back up, okay? In the meantime... The fucking buffering? Are you serious? Are we being dead ass right now, Ed boy? No, reset that. We're not leaving like that.
Change the world. My final message.